Hi, welcome back to Finally Revealed. In this video, I want to talk about quitting your job. In particular, I want to talk about timing. There are three components to the timing that you should consider before you quit your job. You have control over the timing to deliver the news, even if you've already made the decision and you're not going to change your mind. Think about these three types of timing issues. The first one is the day of the week and the time of day that you deliver the news. First of all, you're going to need to know who you're going to deliver this news to, and it is to deliver your resignation. What is their work schedule? What is going on in that particular week? Oftentimes you're anxious and you want to spit it out, but if you can deliver the news in a way that's not going to make the rest of your time there miserable, or unnecessarily disrupt things, then it's best to pick a time during the day or during the week that is the calmest. If you have a regular reporting time, do it then. If you know that the person that you report to has a break in their schedule at a certain time, do it then, regardless of the day of the week. There's no magic to Monday or Friday. It's just, you want to give the necessary notice, and be a little bit considerate and be prepared in what you're going to say, and think about it. Don't just barge in, I quit, this is my last day, and run away. You want to think about how you conduct yourself. They're now going to move from your current employer to somebody on your resume for the future, and you just don't want things to be any more awkward than you might feel that they already are. So that's the first one. The next one is there something that you are working on now? Is there a project that you're working on? Is this a critical time in that project? Or is there, some other deadline that's looming? So this category overall is the timing in the business. You want to be aware of the overall atmosphere in the business, what's going on right then in general, and when might be the best day or week to deliver this news. So a project might be coming to fruition. You might have a big order that your manufacturing company is working on, or you might have a big proposal pending for a new sale. You want to show that you are a team player and that you're working through this deadline, and any disruption in there could affect your team's performance, their morale, and your likelihood of getting a good reference later and being well thought of in the future. Again, you're thinking about your permanent working record. Also, in the time of the business, think about promotions. Are there any promotions coming up? Is someone depending upon you for a particular task? Is someone that you are a mentor to, riding your coattails and coming along with you as part of a team? Are you part of a team? What's going on for the team? Be considerate of the other people and think about it when you're planning on how you're going to deliver the news. And also, if you have client contacts, you don't want to do it in a time that's going to disrupt those clients, so think about that as well. They're just different things to think about in the overall scheme, besides the fact that you're focused on this news, you've made a decision and you need to deliver the news. Take a few minutes on each of these different areas and think about it so that you can formulate how you're going to do it and when you're going to do it. And then the biggest issue is the time of year. This is the third time frame that you need to think about. Are promotions coming out? Are bonuses coming out? Those are things that you want to think about. Are you likely to get a lesser bonus? Is there any discretionary part? If you're not going to be around anymore, is that going to deprive you of some type of compensation you might have already received? So you might, keep track of when those things happen and when that might benefit you the most. Additionally, if you are retiring, think about what your benefits are going to be as far as Social Security, etc. Make sure that you've calculated those correctly. There's no sense in leaving 3 weeks early if you're going to short yourself. So you might as well get another paycheck and wait 3 more weeks if that affects your eligibility or your timing for your next steps. Also, what about your health insurance? Is your health insurance, when will that kick in if you're not going to be immediately employed? Or the other thing is, if you have some type of an account at your employer that you can use for different benefits, is that going to be impacted in any way if you quit today versus if you quit in 2 or 3 weeks? These are just a few of the things that you need. These 3 areas of timing: the time of year, what's going on in the business, and then the date and the time of day to deliver the news that you are going to leave your employment. It will make a difference to you in that moment. It could make a difference to you in the long run financially, and it will definitely make a difference to you in how you're looked at in the future when they are asked at a later date to confirm employment or provide a reference. It could make a difference that will serve you well in the long run. So I hope this was helpful to you. If you know of somebody who's struggling with when to make this announcement, share this with them so that they can think about these things. Obviously, it's going to be different for every other person than it is for you, but I just want you to have that information to put in your toolkit and think about it, and it could really make a difference in how your future unfolds. So I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in our other videos, take a look around the different playlists. Send us. Appreciate it. I'll be with you next time. Thanks.